Excuse me. Hello, hello. Welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy XIV. Yeah, so we gotta finish up these role quests and then try to finish up in Walker. We won't finish this recording, but we'll get this role quest done. We're gonna get some things done. Go and fetch me, huh? What if I was already in the spaceship? It might sound like I have the sniffles today, but it's actually, there's some sort of sinus pressure in my left nasal passage, like all the way up at the bony part of my nose. Like it feels like I'm gonna get a nosebleed, but I don't normally get those, and it's just like it keeps aching and throbbing and hurting, and nothing happens. But it's kind of making it hard to breathe, and it also, like, I don't know, it's affecting the other nostril in some ways. It's like I had the sniffles, but I don't really have the sniffles. Okay. Okay. We'll see hope rewarded. It's like, well, it's not the way hope works, but okay. Oh, they're interpreting the will of their god. That's not really a god. Man. This game is simultaneously, like, really nice to the faithful characters, like letting them, you know, be blissfully unaware of the fact that their gods are just false. And then simultaneously incredibly cruel towards all of the gods that you wind up fighting and killing. And, you know, casting down as, you know, not real. So it goes, I suppose. Typical JRPG sort of thing. Oh, I hate saying JRPG. I've mentioned that at least a dozen times now, I'm sure, but it's just RPGs. It doesn't matter that they're from Japan. As far as I'm concerned, RPGs from Japan in video gaming came first and shouldn't be having the moniker J, right? We should be calling Western RPGs WRPGs, since they came second, at least in video games, and therefore blazed almost no trails. But, whatever. That's one thing I kind of don't like about modern gaming, is that PC gamers in recent years, like in the last decade, have sort of taken over the stage of asking for, you know, what video games should be, and asking for PC ports of every single game that's on console because they don't want to get consoles and stuff like that. And it's just like, I don't know, you know, just, so we need to go to Central Shroud, right? Yes, okay. But, yeah, so it's kind of caused console gaming to suffer a lot. And also introduced all sorts of terminology like JRPG to, you know, an audience of video game players who never before interpreted it that way. But because the internet has shackled the younger generation and they now outnumber older gamers, right? Because, like, think about it, okay? In the 80s and 90s, video games were for nerds, and nerds back then were a far smaller segment of society. The internet wasn't mainstream / extant, and you know, just like the guys who couldn't get girls, the guys who weren't popular in school, you know, all the way up into the early 2000s, really, like, just, you know, the detritus of society, right? You know, people you could scapegoat, people you could bully, you know, without any repercussions. People you could think of as losers or faggots or whatever you want to, you know, insult you want to throw. And I belong to that category, and a lot of other people belong to that category. But nowadays, you know, gaming is so mainstream that like non-nerds get into it and become big figures in like streaming communities and shit. They aren't nerds, and they have these weird opinions, and these weird opinions on gaming from people who essentially wouldn't have been gamers like 15 years ago. Suddenly spreading like wildfire through every young new gamer. It really chafes my balls. But anyway, I guess it's not really relevant to Final Fantasy XIV, so just my train of thought here. No, isn't Glipnir made out of Dynamis? So like, how's that really gonna do anything for you? It's like a behemoth that grew a beard. Manly behemoth. They're reusing staff movements that Y'shtola did back in Heavensward when she cast that Forbidden Holy on the Goblin tank. Uh-oh, we've been poisoned. And two of us are here. Actually, technically all three of us are here because the Pajali are heroes that were chosen by the elementals to become Pajal. Love this music. No, I'll do more than keep him at bay. Get all these? Thank you. Good stuff. Neat, I didn't even need to use a cooldown. Let's mouse over this poison effect and see what it says. Creeping poison. Oh boy. That was a strong-ass Ring of Thorns. I don't know what that weird pause there was.
By the grace of the elementals!
Ermin Hedge, huh? What happened to the music?
By the light of the crystal!
I think we experienced a glitch. Oh, there we go. Okay, they're changing it to less epic music for some reason. I don't know why they want less epic music, but they want less epic music. No, stay away from me, dude. I'm just gonna howl around it. Got a damage up buff as well.
Be gone with you! What will be done?
Really wish we could tell her that the elementals really are just ancient familiars. I am Groot. Okay, they have a slightly more expanded vocabulary than Groot, but eh. It's beautiful, truly, but apparently I need to go and do something for my dog real quick, so I will be right back, and just go ahead and skip forward by like 5 minutes or something. Alright, sorry about that. It's probably closer to 10 minutes than it was 5, but anyway. I edited it out and together, but I don't want to have to deal with realigning the video format, because there'll be a quality drop. But fortunately for you, since you're not restrained by the recording, you know, actually having to record it, you can just skip ahead. I know that's slightly inconvenient, but please, please, use the tools available to you. You know, it's like being able, like, I would equate it to being, you know, like you're in a live studio audience, and they have technical difficulties or something, and so they pause the show, and you know, like, you don't have to sit there in your seat. You can just, you know, go to the bathroom or do whatever. Like, just go ahead and use what's available to you. Not having a very good day today. In fact, I haven't been having good days, really. Can't seem to get a job, and just other life problems. My gut is still killing me. Well, 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 how the turntables? It's kind of like a nice, almost like a bookend, right? Like, we started in Gridania on Clyde, and we're end walking in Gridania on Clyde. So. I wish they would just give the Keeper of Entwined Serpents a fucking name. Oh, goodness. Yeah, sure. Why not? I almost completely forgot that we picked this quest up to begin with in Radzat Han. This is the nighttime theme here? Possibly? Maybe not. Either way, I like this theme here better than I like other themes. Although maybe it's just the post-final days theme that's going on here. We still got the apocalypse weather going on, don't we? Hey dude, I don't know why we couldn't have just told you this over Link Pearl, but you know, whatever. Dun, 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 dun. More than death. Okay, cool beans. Now then. Back to the main storyline we go. Again, sorry for that long 10-minute break in the recording. Speak with Ryle. She'll tell you again how she still wants to ride Heidelin's dick. Then you'd be like, well, Heidelin doesn't have a dick. You'd be like, I mean, pretty sure guys and gals both went into creating the damn thing, so why not? Okay, so we're going for Thancred first. Very well. You ever had any long-term health issues, viewers / Colby? I feel like I'm starting to develop some. And I went to the doctor for them a few times. Well, you know, when they started giving me problems, the doctor didn't really help. I felt like wasted money. Barbershop Quartet. Get out of here, Y'shtola. We need another man. Nah, I'm kidding. She can sing soprano or be our sub-in for tenor. Something.
Your business with Chitauri was finished. My, what a thoughtful surprise. Whatever would we do without her?
Indeed. And she's right, you know. It hasn't been all doom and gloom.
Feels like a lifetime ago that Master Louis Soir gathered us together to form the Circle of Knowing. Since then, we have experienced much. But rather than feeling wiser, the more I learn, the more I find my knowledge lacking.
How did that quote from Dark Souls 3 go? One met the dark with learning, but in the end found his knowledge was wanting. The world began without knowledge, and without knowledge will it end. Does this not ring clear and true?
Forsooth. As a student, vainly did I believe that I held the secrets of creation in my grasp. Yet that which I had seized was but an insignificant sliver of what awaited in the wider world. Every encounter, every experience hath served to open mine eyes, enlightening and humbling me in equal measure. Even from those whom I called enemies have I learned many a valuable lesson.
What will we learn at the edge of the universe, I wonder?
Ultima Thule, where the bringer of the end makes her nest. I, for one, can't possibly imagine. But whatever awaits us there, we will survive. We must. For her.
Is aught the matter?
No, it's nothing. Well, lately I find myself surprised at how much I've changed. How much we've all changed.
We've come far together, and if we have aught to say about it, we'll go further still. Aye, we will avert this calamity and return home. In preparation for which, we must give thought to what we hope to achieve after the proverbial dust has settled.
What with the primals and Ascians all but dealt with, I suppose we'll need to look for new hobbies. In all seriousness, though. In uniting to overcome a common foe, the disparate peoples of the world have found a way forward together. It's a truly gratifying sight to see.
Indeed. Though it was many years in the making, we have successfully set in motion the gears of fundamental change. With this, we have fulfilled our humble role as a symbol of hope. And I dare say it is time to bow out.
Our humble role as a symbol of hope? There's nothing humble at all about our role. We're always schmoozing and boozing with world leaders, literally. We're practically aristocratic noblemen going around saving the world. Like, shut the fuck up about humility.
After all, there is no shortage of hands to bear the torch in our stead.
Yeah, there is, actually.
You know, I never really considered I might live long enough to see an after. But even if my time as a scion came to an end, I don't expect that much would change. Traveling the world, going wherever the wind blows, lending a hand to those in need.
A journey for journey's sake. It doth suit thee well. I must confess I too have yearned to see more of the world. If thou art amenable to the suggestion, I would accompany thee. Mine ability to effect an air of normalcy through artful disguise is much improved, thou must concede.
Aye, well, improvement is relative. You still look suspicious no matter what you wear. What of you, Ishtola? Any grand plans?
Just gotta get back to her cat daddy on the first.
Why, continue my quest for knowledge, naturally. To begin with, I wish to know the state of the reflections, to which end I must find a means to travel between worlds. It is the least I must do if I am to keep my promise. Should my pursuits prove unduly arduous, I won't hesitate to call on you. And in return, I will take you to see Reen one day. I'm sure you cannot wait to see the fine young woman she has become.
Assuming you all find the way to traverse the shards before the time lapse goes out of sync.
Spare me.
And what of thee? What wouldst thou pursue at duty's end?
Do I get a choice?
Here's yours. My apologies for the wait.
Oh, I'll take this hottie in the back at Journey's End, if you know what I'm saying.
Well, shall we make a toast? To victory.
To our comrades.
To the future of the star.
Oh, that's heartwarming. A consummate nodder. You're gonna chase drunk and sing double. They put a meme. They put the fucking Frodo meme right there. Oh, that's fucking hilarious. We're about to go save the world and possibly die in the doing. So Yuri is like, I better get fucking wasted since I've never been wasted before. Those are some of my favorite scions at that table. Of course, they're some of the only scions, but you know, that's besides the point. You're right, I saw you in bed once outside of your armor. Now you might be wondering what's going on in there. I'll tell you about it after this cutscene.
What brings you here? Ah, so you were worried that the Levier household might again be gripped by turmoil. All is well, I assure you. In my letters home, I had made mention of Estinian, you see. My mother wished to meet the legend in person, and so we arranged to have a spot of tea together.
Where were you in my hour of need? Fell beasts I can face, but I'm not made for idle chit-chat with lords and ladies.
Well, I for one thought you held your own. Mother was the picture of delight.
I might have been delighted myself, were we in a tavern with more agreeable drink.
Man, are the twins just bringing home man after man and try to hook their mom up with someone better than their dad?
The thought of fleeing crossed my mind, but what then? I'd never hear the end of it, least of all from Tataru.
I'm sorry. 'Twas not my intent to cause you such distress. It's just... It was one of the things I didn't want to leave undone ere we set forth. That's not to say I think we won't be returning. Yet, given what lies ahead, I did not wish to leave for later that which I could do today. After all, tomorrow is never promised.
Oh, the line he said in the trailer.
It's fine. Not like I had better things to do. Besides, seeing you with your mother brought back fond memories of my own. Be we rich or poor, family is family. Well, it's past time we were on our way.
Wait! Since I left home, I've made a great many mistakes. Mistakes for which I can never make amends. But through it all, you didn't give up on me. To have returned here with you at my side, it means more to me than you know. Thank you. From the bottom of my heart. Forgive me, but it needed to be said.
I'm the one who owes you thanks. Were it not for you, I would not be alive today, nor come to terms with Nidhogg's spirit. I am ever grateful.
Well, we needn't make it a competition. You know, this must be what Heidelin meant when she spoke about depending on one another.
Who knows what the fuck she meant? She ate
However
her friends.
treacherous the road before us, together we will prevail.
Oh yeah, so what's going on in the Alpha Notes house is after you beat Endwalker's main story, they've added in custom deliveries with his mother for crafting quests. And this is the, what, 4th week or 5th week or whatever that it's been available. And that means that if you've done it every week, you can now dress up his mother in any clothes that you want. And so everyone is doing that and dressing her as sluttily as possible. And some people are trying to be contrarian and be like, no, I'm not going to dress her slutty. She's a goddess. I'm going to dress her in this other revealing dress that's not quite as slutty. You know, it's funny. But we can't see any of that yet, so... Yeah, it's not going to be part of my Let's Play anyway. It takes like 4 or 5 weeks to get it going.
Knowing them, they're probably dreaming about the celestial adventures to come. Just as well. They've been running themselves ragged of late. Unlike you and the others, I'm a few steps removed from the danger and excitement. The things you all get up to never fail to impress me. But by the same token, I can't help but worry.
Says the midget who literally had her body possessed and almost all of her bodily ether used up by our friendly, good, quote-unquote, good goddess.
Not only for your safety, but for your happiness. After everything you've sacrificed, you earned it 1,000 times over. From the simple pleasures of tucking into a hearty meal or collapsing into a comfortable bed, to the grand triumphs of visiting legendary lands or finding true love, you deserve all the joy in the world. There is so much that life has to offer, so much to be treasured and shared with those we hold dear. So promise me this. Come what may, you won't give up on your own happiness. When you're out there fighting tooth and nail, it's all too easy to forget. But in the end, your passions will be your greatest strength of all. Remember that.
When she said that line right there, she kind of sounded like my friend Mikiko.
This feels familiar. Well, 'tis good to be... wait. What am I... Gods, don't tell me I fell asleep.
Not that there's any shame in it, but you were sleeping like babies.
Oh, how embarrassing.
Not a word to anyone. Understood? Not one word.
I'm told that sleeping in proper beds of your own choosing is a much more effective way to prepare for battle.
So, what were the two of you doing here?
I had a few books to return to the library. Thought I'd take care of it while I could.
And you?
It's a secret. Simultaneous. Alrighty then. Welly well. Bunch of heartwarming quests. I'm gonna teleport to the quest markers. Wait, the quest marker's right here. Whoops. Thanks, little dude. Or, yeah, I think it's a Guy Lalafell model. It's got long, girly hair. That night at the Royal Menagerie in Alamigo. Xenos. Returning to the spot where he took his own life, huh? Where he felt true happiness for the first time.
You will never get what you want. Not even the battle you pine for so dearly. In that transcendent moment, what was it that I sought in you? And what was it that you sought in me?
Dawn of the final day. Diddle 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 dun diddle dun 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 diddle dun 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 diddle dun dun diddle diddle dun. Do 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 diddle diddle do. Diddle do 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 diddle do 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 diddle do 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 diddle do do.
How often have we thus assembled? To combine our knowledge and seek solutions to the problems before us.
Back at the Waking Sands, it was all we could do to address the most minor of troubles. Who could have realized what we'd find when we began to look to the sources of the realm's woes?
At the Rising Stones, we made great strides and shared many moments. From the joyous to the sorrowful.
We've had occasion to call other places home too. Be it Ishgard or Kugane, we were fortunate to find sanctuary wherein we might take stock and continue our fight.
I was honored to host this company in the Crystarium, to stand with you all as we confronted the truth of the star itself.
And now from this place, we go to fight the most important battle of all.
The Forum has sent word. The Ark is ready. The Loporrits naturally will be commanding the vessel. They will see the 8 of you to Ultima Thule.
I would think if it was just Thule, that the E wouldn't exist on the end of the word. I need to put his Alamigan
Upon
earrings
arriving,
back.
your objective is to find and vanquish Meteon. As a final formality, the Forum bade me ascertain your resolve. So, are you certain you wish to do this?
Hell yeah.
We are.
Then, ere you report to Thalmasane, I leave you with these words. You must triumph. What that means will differ for each of you. To make it back home, or to simply avert doom, or perhaps something else altogether. Yet whatever it is that drives you, I have faith in its power to see you through. So please, triumph. Triumph, as we who remain behind believe you will.
Let us be off then.
We could take some reinforcements, you know. We could take some the city-state leaders or something.
Wait! Both Kryle and I will be there to see you off, but as your receptionist, I feel I need to say this here. Safe journey, all of you, and be safe.
Before we go through any more cutscenes, let's get these back to being Alamegan. Gotta keep up with the griffin and wing motifs all over my armor, you know. Unto the heavens. A girl worth fighting for. See, I don't think I got flying yet, so just gonna have to go the new old-fashioned way. But honestly, you know what? I think I'm going to go ahead and stop here. Because I want the next video to start with big important events happening. So, thanks for watching, stay safe and have a great day. And next time we'll begin and take the spaceship to Ultima Thule. So, please look forward to it.